We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Jameson Taillon gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3 pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Kim is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 33.
Now batting, Jesse Winker. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch on its way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
The right fielder, number 2.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Segura has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Michael Lorenzen will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy looks more like a tight end or a free safety. Big, strong dude with a big arm. And when he starts to put it all together, gets command of his off-speed pitches, he's going to look really good in somebody's starting rotation.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
For the Phillies, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Gene Segura standing in, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game. He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center and even 30 home runs on the year. And it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 62 on the year, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
the 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-0.
Hey!
3 runs already home here. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Base hit into right center.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Two and one.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Harper leads off first with 1 away. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And here's a cut fastball that misses down and away for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and he is in there.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jamison Taillon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Jose De Leon comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And that'll bring up Gene Segura, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Eight runs already in this inning. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm. As he hits one on a line to left field. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling, as this will be extra bases again. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A long inning, as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball three.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The right fielder, number 3.
In now, Bryce Harper. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 56 on the year as this lead got even wider. Miley comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Miley has registered more than 80 innings of work and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. The 1-0 home.
2 balls.
Realmuto, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. And he takes ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's the 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Miley sets. Here he comes on 2-2.
You got a full count.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Phillies 12 and the Reds 1. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Votto is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No one out with a runner at second. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
In now, Wade Miley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Fouled off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Kim, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Nick Senzel is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies lead this one 12-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here it comes.
That's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Jamison Taillon, as he puts it on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Chopper down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Jesse Winker.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 1-2. Chopped to third. The 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Gene Segura is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Striding into the box, Alec Bohm.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 the count. From the stretch. A runner at second, nobody out. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Smoke toward third. And there are 2 away now.
The bat, the right fielder.
Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 2-2 gets him looking, strike 3. Phillies strand 1, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. In is Joey Votto now.
The first baseman, number 19.
Popped him up.
Joey Votto.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Popped him up. Bohm in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 22, Wade Miley.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Wade Miley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Phillies lead it 12-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
The batter,
So digging in now, Brandon Lau. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. Castellanos is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Phillies down in order. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Stepping into the box, Kim.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
2-1.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Just hung in there on that one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Nick Senzel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Liner towards second, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Swing and a ground ball to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. put himself in a tough.
A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. So striding forward now, Jameson Taillon.
Leading up for the Phillies, the pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Taillon.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. He's set. Here it comes. And our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. A tag for one, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
At the plate, Gene Segura. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. High and deep to left center field. Senzel backing up on it. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Up next to Philadelphia.
In now, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec.
Lifted in the air to center field. Senzel is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Eugenio Suarez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit high and deep to right center. After it is McCutchen. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Joey Votto. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. One out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joey Votto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, and they remain well behind. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the catcher.
One out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Brandon Lau. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit hard to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season as the blowout continues. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Down and away, ball one. And he misses 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 54 thus far as this lead got even wider. Sal Romano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Odubel Herrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Odubel Herrera.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. High in the air out to center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Philadelphia's on top, 16-3. Tyler Massett is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Mark Payton is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And and it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Massive has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And that's the 2nd out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Reds strand a couple, and as you can see, they are way behind. Ryan Hendricks enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Gene Segura will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Heading out towards shallow right, Castellanos. In a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Eugenio Suarez.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Joey Votto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Phillies lead this one 16-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the hind. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cam Bedrosian will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mike Freeman is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Into the box, Didi Gregorius to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Now batting.
And now we'll take a moment here at home. Played as he asks for time. Andrew Knapp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
16, Andrew Knapp.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Knapp stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One and one to Andrew McCutchen. A 1-1.
Aye.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. See you later, over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his 4th in the ballgame as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Amir Garrett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Alec Bohm. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd of the game as the blowout continues.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Inside and low, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 51 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Lucas Sims will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau.
Now batting, number 8.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. Fourth hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
In now, Didi Gregorius. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Andrew Knapp checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We've played 8 full. Phillies on top, 26-3. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mike Freeman. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
26-3 tonight. The Phillies win for a 108th time, most in the division. Jameson Taillon records win number 16 on the season. Michael Lorenzen is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.